Hey YouTube, this is MrSasukedragon here. I just like to give a good shout out to Neo Nexus and a good shout out to basically my good old bro, saying choose down 1987. I just want to do a quick run here about, all the things I've seen on YouTube basically, and, some of the things I've seen about some of the stupid Yu-Gi-Oh players and everything, basically annoys me, so I thought I'd do my little run as well. Things that really do annoy me is smelly players. They smell, they stink, they are completely foul. So to put it point blank, if you stink, if you smell, there's only one thing you need to use. A shower, have a bath, and just use something like this. Deodorant. Doesn't cost much, use deodorant. Alright, you know what that is, deodorant? Who you smelly Yu-Gi-Oh players out there? Use deodorant. Because a lot of us Yu-Gi-Oh players do not like people like you who stink. We cannot play you, you make lose our concentration. So please, stop stinking. I mean, really, it's really bad. I mean, if you can't smell yourself, then there's something really badly wrong with you. I mean, the next thing was abusive players. I've heard of. See a lot of abusive players. They slack off your family and everything. You just think, dude, what the fuck? Shut up. Stop slagging me off. We're playing a card game here. You don't want to play? Fine. Slag me off. Let's go outside, let's air our differences, come back in and play a Yu-Gi-Oh game. You don't want to play it? Fine. You're just a dick. Alright? All those dickheads out there have to argue and be abusive towards opponents. You're stupid. Shut the fuck up and play the game. The next on my list was basically, judges' rulings. It really pisses me off. You see judges come over for stupid little rulings and it's just a waste of time. If you don't know how to play it, then don't play it. Common sense, really. You're stupid enough not to understand what the card does, then why bother even playing it? You're just a bunch of dicks. Next thing on my list was basically players interrupting. I did get a lot that come over like, dude, what's your face down? Shut up, go away. And then I just start to touch him. Oh look man, look what he's got. Torrential face down. Who's got dark hole? Oh look at this man, he's got a solemn. Please, do not do that. Go away and stop being a dick. I mean, the next thing on my list was basically idiots. Players who basically sneeze and go all in their hands like, ugh, disgusting, and then they start playing their cards. Fine, do whatever with your cards. I couldn't give a shit. But then when you start playing things like Monster Reborn, and then start going to my cards, oh, you're going to take the cards. No, you're not. You're not going to touch my cards. So please, do not touch my cards with that shit. If you're going to touch my cards, then really use some sanitizer first. I mean, you can get this from Tesco's, Asda, Morrison's, the Co-op, Summerfield. Nearly every store does this. This is compulsory. I use this at work. This stops infections and diseases and a lot of other things. And for people, it protects a lot of their card sleeves as well. You don't see Yu-Gi-Oh players going out there basically buying all their decent cards and then put them into card sleeves. But douchebags like you to come along, sneeze, all grab a little hand, start bloody playing their cards, and then you fuck up their cards. Then they have to go out and pay for another whole packet of 50 card sleeves just because one douchebag out there just has to basically ruin it. So all you douchebags out there, buddy, sneeze or grubby hands or anything, use sanitizer, use something to wash your hands. Because a lot of players out there do not like you rubbing up their cards. It's ridiculous and absolute stupid. Do not do it. Next thing was iPods. This will go on forever with iPods. If you're playing music at a small volume, fine, don't care. But if you're gonna sit there and play Yu-Gi-Oh, excuse me, and start going, what you say, man? What you say, man? What the fuck? And if you can't hear me, turn the fuck off. Take it out your ear. Stop being douchebags. If you can't hear what I'm saying to you, then really, how's that help? And then you sit there and you go, oh, hold on a second, man, I'm gonna take out my ear. So what was your move again? Dude, if you weren't paying attention to my move, then I ain't gonna repeat it to you. Really? If you're not listening, it's your own fault. Tough shit. Understandable? Tough shit. So don't be dicks. Next thing basically was trades. You sit there and everyone's like, oh, I want to see your trades, man. Like, dude, I'm dueling. Yeah, but man, let me see your trades. When I'm finished dueling, you can see my trades, right? Stop being dicks. Wait until I finish dueling. Common sense? I ain't gonna get my trades out when I'm dueling, am I? I'm concentrating. The next thing on my list was basically stealing. Stealing, I mean, that's the worst thing to do. You do not steal from anyone. You have to be an absolute loser to steal from someone. You know, if you want a card and you want to trade, fine. I'll gladly trade with you. You want to steal from me, that's a different matter. You're just a dick. You know, once you steal from me, I will never trade with you again, or anyone you associate with. So if I have some really decent trades that you really want, and you know you want them, tough shit. You ain't getting them. So I wouldn't even bother coming up to me and saying, I want some of your cards, because I would say, fuck you. You know? Stealing is wrong. Really, really badly wrong. And the last thing is just cocky players. I mean, really, you douchebags out there who are cocky players, you know, what the fuck? You know, oh man, I'm so good, I'm so much better than you. Shut the fuck up, you're not better than anyone. You're just an absolute bone-ass freaking dicks. You know, I swear to God, half of you have dildos shoved up your ass. Because all you seem to do is go, yeah man, we're so good, I'm so much better than you. And it's like, dude, shut up, go away and do something with your life. And then, if you do win against these cocky players like I have before, they're like, oh my god, I've lost to a dickhead like you, oh my god, and you're like, dude, you really are not getting any action, and quite frankly, you need to get some. Either if it's a guy or a girl, whichever orientation you are, but you really need to get some action. If you get completely stressed over losing, I mean, you see some of these professional duelists, yeah man, I went 0-5 against this dick, yeah man, I've won, then they lose. Oh my god, I've lost to you, you're a dick. And start smacking the table, punching the wall, screaming, and it's like, you've got some real bad issues. You know, a lot of the time I say to some of these duelists that I've dueled with before, you got some bad sexual tension, you know, you really need to release that shit. So, stop being stupid, grow up. It is a game, everyone wins, everyone loses. Don't take the game so seriously. Alright, that wraps me up for now, so check out my new videos when they come up, and, you know, please comment underneath. Peace.